Bolo, bolo. Okay, thank you, thank you. For this session, we'll invite Sadia Dalviji to chair this session. Is she present here? Sadia is not here. Okay. So, may I invite Mr. Alimullah Adil Sahab from Afghanistan to chair this session, please? Alimullah Adil Sahab. Not here. Mr. Faridur Rahman Sahab from Bangladesh. Sheikh Shahbaz Riyad. Please come. Dhampala Rahula Feru, Sri Lanka से Mr. Dhampala Rahula Feru, I think I've seen him in the lunch. Huh? Rahula. Rahman. Where is his introduction, Paritha? Paritha, where is your introduction? He will read about you. Mr. Rahman will read about you. Okay? Faridur Rahman Sahab is basically a short story writer. Besides poems, travelogues and juvenile rhymes, excellent sense of humor, sharp observation and natural flow of dialogues are the features of his short stories. He has a film also here to show you. Participations in Great Liberation War of Bangladesh in 1971 has enriched his stories on war of freedom. His publications include 6 collections of short stories, 5 travelogues, 2 novels, and a collection of poems. Mr. Faridur Rahman ji, I now hand over the mic to him. You'll have to introduce just one friend of yours. You have to announce about your movie as well.
Honorable Ajit Kaurji, possibly there is no chairman in this session. So, our friends and colleagues from different part of our SAARC region, writers, poets, friends and colleagues. I am not prepared with the paper, so I am not going to read any paper here. And as I am not a scholar also, I have a very little idea of Sufism or Buddhism, so I am not going to present a paper on Sufism. Rather, I will show you a very short documentary on Explored Soul, which is about a folk singer in Bangladesh, and we want to give you an idea that how Sufism has contributed to our society, that makes our people secular, peace-loving, and they are practicing this peace and secularism in their lives. This is a documentary of it's a workshop production actually, So it's a student made, as I am teaching in the Cinema and Television Institute of Bangladesh. One of our students was planning to make a documentary on a baul singer or a folk singer, so we discussed about the thing, and finally we decided that we can make a short documentary on somebody who is practicing Sufism in his life, though it's from a remote area. So with the our friend here present, Dr. Abu Ishaq Hussain, he suggested that Saidur Rahman Bayati, he has very little formal education. I don't know how he got these philosophical ideas and the Sufism in how he has practicing Sufism in his life and speaking all these philosophical words. It's a wonder for me. But finally we made the documentary with a very limited facilities and lots of limitation. It's a 2 days shooting production. However, the documentary was actually in 15 minutes, but to accommodate it, fit in our time, I cut it short to 10 minutes. I'm not the director of the documentary, I'm just only the supervising director of this film. So please, let us have a look to this documentary, and I think we should sit better there.
আমি এই মানিকগঞ্জ তথা হাসলি গ্রামে জন্ম দিচ্ছি বিদায় প্রতি মাসে আল্লাহের অপার মহিমায় এই কোটাই ইউনিয়নে এমনি করে একটা জলসা হয়। কাকি তোমার নাম ধরে বাংলা 1338 সন, ইংরেজি 1932 সাল জ্যৈষ্ঠ মাসে আমার এই ভিটায় জন্ম হয়। আমার বাবা নাম হলো জিকির আলী ব্যাপারী, আমার মায়ের নাম কুসুমি বেগম, আমার মামা বাড়ি মানিকগঞ্জ। তারপরে আস্তে আস্তে যখন বড় হলাম তখনই দেখি আমার বাজার এই শাড়ি নিয়ে দুতারা বাজে গান করে, এবং উনি নামাজি মানুষ, 5 ওয়াক্ত নামাজ পড়ে। তখন আমার মনের ভিতরে কি ওঠে যে শুনি নামাজও পড়ে আবার গান টানও করে না। ওনার কাছে বসে থেকে থেকে আস্তে 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 গানগুলো আয়ত্ত করলাম। সুফি শব্দের অর্থ হলো সাদা সিধে, মানুষের প্রাণে আঘাত করে যেজন, আরো সে থাকিয়া বেজার হয় নিরঞ্জন। এই কথাই হলো আমাদের তরিকার মূল কথাটা। পীরকে বা এই তরিকাকে বিশ্বাস করতে হয় খুব অন্তর দিয়ে, এবং সেটাকে প্রেমের মাধ্যমে ধরতে হবে। তো প্রেম কি? প্রেমটা আবার 5 ভাগে বিভক্ত: সত্য, দাস্য, সখ্য, বাৎসল্য, মধুর। গুরু শিষ্যের সঙ্গে যে প্রেম, এটা হলো আলাদা প্রেম, যে প্রেমের তুলনা নাই, এটাকে বলা হয় নিষ্কাম প্রেম। আবার এই 5টার মধ্যে 2 ভাগে বিভক্ত, একটা হলো সকাম প্রেম, একটা হলো নিষ্কাম প্রেম। সেই প্রেমটা তুমি করো, সেই প্রেমের মাধ্যমে তুমি পরম সত্যার সন্ধান পাবা। পুত্রকে পাইতে গেলে, তার সন্ধান জানতে গেলে সূক্ষ্ম প্রেম, যে প্রেমের নাম হইল নিগুড় প্রেম। আমি কোত্থেকে আসছি, এখন কোথায় আসি, আবার আমি কোন জায়গায় যেয়ে কার সঙ্গে মিলন হব, এইটাই হলো আমাদের তরিকার প্রধান কাজ। তো এই কাজটা করতে গেলে আমরা কারো ঘৃণা করতে পারি না। যেমন একটা কথা আছে, মুসি ও সুসি হয় যদি কৃষ্ণ ভজে, আর সুসিও মুসি হয় যদি কৃষ্ণ তেজে। তো আমরা যে ছবিবাণী মানুষগুলো, আমরা সেই প্রেমকেই অন্বেষণ করি, সেই প্রেমকেই খুঁজে বেড়াই। এই ছবিবাতের মূল্য হলো শান্তি। সুফি হলো অল্পতে সন্তুষ্ট থাকা, কারো মনে আঘাত না দেওয়া, কারো উপরে সম্মানের কোনো হস্তক্ষেপ না করা, কাউকে জাতিগত ভাবে ঘৃণা না করা, তুচ্ছ মনে না করা, তাচ্ছিল্য মনে না করা, কোনো ধর্মের উপর অবিশ্বাস্য না আনা। গানের মধ্যে আবার সুফিবাদী আমরা প্রকাশ করে থাকি।
ভাসাইলাম দেহ করি দয়াল তোমার নাম লয়া, একবার কিনারে লাগাইও করি দয়াল নিজে মাঝি হই। আমি ভাসাইলাম দেহ দয়াল তোমার নাম লয়া।
এই পথের নির্দেশগুলো যদি আমরা সমাজে ঠিক মতো ব্যবহার করতে পারি, সে সমাজে কোনোদিন ধর্ম নিয়ে বাড়াবাড়ি, মানুষের মধ্যে হানাহানি, নারী নির্যাতন, পরস্ত্রী কাতরতা এগুলো বন্ধ হয়। কিন্তু সেই আশাটাকে আমরা সামনে রেখেই যতটুকু পারছি আমরা এগিয়ে যাচ্ছি। সারা জগৎটা, শুধু বাংলাদেশ নয়, সারা জগৎটাই একটা ঘোলাটে ভাগ সৃষ্টি হয়ে গেছে। ধর্মের নামে চলছে ব্যবসা, ধর্মের নামে চলছে মানুষ খুন, ধর্মের নামে চলছে হিংসা, ধর্মের নামে চলছে মিথ্যা কথা। স্বর্গ হতে আসে প্রেম, স্বর্গেই চলে যায়। প্রেম যে অমূল্য সুধা, জানে কজনায়। এই সেই কালীগঙ্গা নদী, মানুষের জীবন এরকম একটা নদী।
Bhavan
সন্ধ্যার নদী কূলে ঘর বেঁধেছি এসে রে, আর কত কাল থাকবো রে এই দেশে। আমার 88 বছর বয়স, আর কতদিন থাকবো? এসেছিলাম যেতে হবে, আর টানি আসে মনে, ওরে কোন দিন যেন জুয়ার সে, কোন দিন যেন সেই জুয়ার সে আমায় নিয়ে যায় ভাষায় রে, আর কত কাল থাকবো রে এই দেশে।
Thank you all. I don't know whether you have enjoyed it or not. So, we have presented this humble documentary to you. Thank you.
The chairperson was supposed to do this, no? Anyway.
Oh, I have forgotten.
Please come.
The forgotten chairperson.
Purichiti. Well,
You just call him. That's it.
no need to. Acha, I'm going to project. I'm going to Purichiti. Now, Sheikh Shahbaz Riyad. Sheikh Shahbaz Riyad is working as an assistant professor of education of Teachers Training College, Dhaka, Bangladesh. He is a teacher, educator, and curriculum planner of secondary level and teachers education. He is the writer of some books on education. His research books and articles have also been published locally and internationally. He is a member of Bangladesh Forum for Educational Development, BAFED, Dhaka University Alumni Association, and member of International Advisory Board of Raj Rajeshwari Journal of Psychological and Educational Research, JPER India. So now I would like to invite Mr. Sheikh Shahbaz Riyad to present his presentation, not the paper. He is also presenting something through slide. So, Mr. Sheikh Shahbaz Riyad.
Thank you very much, sir. I'm not a poet. I'm just a teacher. Thank you very much. I'm grateful to Auditorium for inviting me. This is my first time I have come in such a auspicious program. And people coming here, as the theme is Sufism and Buddhism, as a teacher educator, I found some implication, some application of Sufism, the spirit of Sufism in our secondary curriculum also. So my presentation about this was the influence of Sufism and Sufism in secondary curriculum in Bangladesh. Okay. This is the true teaching of Sufism. The aim of Sufism is impart the gist of morality on the heart of believer, an appetite for mercy, empathy, affection, generosity, forgiveness, and gratitude. If this is the true teaching of Sufism, then we can see what we are teaching in our secondary curriculum. Spirit of Sufism in secondary curriculum in Bangladesh. We have religion education in compulsory subject in our country from class 3 to class 10. 4 compulsory subjects. The name of the subjects are Islam and moral education, Hinduism and moral education, Christian religion and moral education, and Buddhist education and religion education. This is for compulsory from class 3 to 10 for all students. The students belong to different religion and they are mandatory to take the subjects. The aim of religion education, religious and moral education in National Education Policy 2010 to impart knowledge about the respective religion of the learners, improving of the students' behavioral pattern and establish moral virtues in life and society and building of moral character. This is the national goals for embedded in our secondary National Education Policy 2010. And in 2012, we have constructed our national secondary curriculum. In this curriculum, there is an influence of Sufism also to guide learners to be respectful towards other religion and followers of other religion practices, in addition to their own religion beliefs, values, and practice. The ultimate target of secondary education deeply touches the spirit of Sufism also. The key goal is to firmly induce the learners human qualities such as moral values, honesty, perseverance, tolerance, discipline, self-confidence, good manners, respect for others, aesthetic perceptions, civic relationship, and sense of justice. And another goal is to develop among learners the feelings of fraternity and a sense of respect for human beings, irrespective of gender, race, clan, language, culture. Bangladesh and other small ethnic group, Bengalis and small ethnic group, it is mentioned oddly here is that we have 46 small ethnic groups in our Bangladesh. They are mostly Buddhists and Christians, and a few part are Hindus. This is my observation that in our curriculum there is the influence of Sufism, but the assessment system is different. We know what is Sufism, we know what is spiritualism, but we don't practice. Assessment is for rote learning, and this is the limitation of our curriculum. We don't find a student who practice this, who can write good in exam paper, they are good students. Okay, and this is all about, this is the culture of Bangladesh. Okay, this is the National Mosque of Bangladesh. This is a renowned Mandir in Dhaka Mandir, and this is a pagoda of Bandarban, and this is the Tezgao Church in Dhaka city for Christians. It is my expectation. Let's practice Sufism. And greetings to all you. You know, 2 days before we observed the International Mother Language Day in 1954-52, we fought against Pakistan for our mother tongue, Bangla. And my father was a freedom fighter of that time. And thank you. At last, I remember to my Prophet Hazrat Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, and yet Reformer and Prophet also, Lord Buddha, and salute to them, and thank you all.
So friends, for this session we invite Shri H.S. Shiv Prakash ji. I haven't seen him. Where is he? Is he present? H.S. Shiv Prakash ji, आए हैं क्या? You just said that he is here. Is he? Professor Shiv Prakash? No? Okay. Then, okay. May I invite Mr. Gulaga Ahmadi from Afghanistan to chair this session? Is he present? Gulaga Ahmadi.
He's coming.
Gulaga Ahmadi Sahab, tashrif laiye. The second name is Sigma Satish, India. Sindhu Rajpal from Nepal. Sir, you have to introduce others, and I suppose there is none. I mean, yeah.
Poet, somebody else can, from the audience.
Please come and announce Here is a pleasant announcement that if we have any other poet in the audience, please come and recite a few poems. And send your names on a piece of paper, so you will be invited by the chairperson. Please send your... Okay. He will be calling you. He will be...
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you very much for inviting me. Okay, in this session we have Sindhurisa, and also we have Noreen Abdul Haq. First of all, I want to invite Sindhurisa to recite her poem.
The President of FOSWAL, the wonderful staffs, respected ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Thank you very much for having me here. Today I am going to recite two poems. The title of it is The New Emperor. He, a notable freedom fighter, had fought always for equity. When got chance to sit on the throne, declared that he is the new emperor. The next poem is The Wheel of Karma. When I was a daughter-in-law, I chided the bossy nature of my mother-in-law, particularly after ages I have become. A mother-in-law writes, but the rights have not ended. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for your nice poems. And now I want to invite Noreen Abdul Haq She was present a very nice presentation today, and he will recite her poem. Please.
Very good morning to everybody, include the chairperson and the delegates and my colleagues. I have selected 4 poems of mine. They are translated from Tamil into English by poet Lata Ramakrishnan. And finally, I would love to sing my own song as a gift from Sri Lanka, if you don't mind. First poem, Checkpoints. All artistic players have been taught. There was just one left for the final test. When the training for taking out the heart and holding it in the palm, with no conflict of any sort, and with it writhing and twisting, offering it as Qurbani, was also over. The face turned a sculpture, not an iota of emotion now here. The heartbeats alone that flowed as tears remained restive and anguished as a flame twirling inside the hearth. As lifting a dead frog by its legs, you had held it between your 2 fingers. When the curtain came down, indicating the show's closure all alone, I remained in the auditorium. Your persona had left long ago. The second one, the malicious of the faceless, holding which end of the life that is not. She walked on the thread ladder. With a malicious smile, you kept looking on. The length of the short span between life and death had swelled into a river sideways. Whenever she tried to cross it, the night stream ends. Life's thirst doesn't suffice to drink death. The length of her dream's wing you cannot measure when the jungle of Yakshi, beyond imagination, smoldering gradually and turning into raging fire, amidst the shimmer of ashes, she spouts softly. The third one, the land and the level playing. I became the land, a land that many had trodden upon. Only now you are wading through this passage, imprints of feet stamping real hard, the ruins of having been kicked and tossed in games aplenty, pits well in buried deep down, all and more would be there. Now it is your turn. Stamp, kick, through, bury, so. For all the verbs, try forming sentence, hurry. The last poem, Resilience. Night's thoroughfare where the fireflies of ecstasy creep and wander has no coating all over, with resolute steps leaving the imprints of its being. The worm moves on inch by inch. Here, in this very moment, a night bird might prey on it. Some wagon's wheels might grind it. Someone like you, who enjoys the pain of others so relaxed, could stamp on it and squeeze it. Yet, weathering against all such impossibilities of existence, the tiny worm creeps ahead with perseverance. Now a song of empowered woman who blast all the hurdles of life. Actually the lyrics, melody and music composition all are mine. but it is in Tamil. I believe music has no language barriers. Okay. ஒரு பறவை போலே பறக்கிறேனே, ஓரிரகு போலே மிதக்கிறேனே, ஒரு பறவை போலே பறக்கிறேனே, ஓரிரகு போலே மிதக்கிறேனே, வானுக்கு எல்லை இருந்தது இல்லை, கனவுகள் தொல்லை விளைப்பது இல்லை, ஒரு பறவை போலே பறக்கிறேனே, ஓரிரகு போலே மிதக்கிறேனே, லா 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 இளமையின் கனவை இழந்தது உண்மை, வறுமையில் செம்மை இருந்தது இல்லை, இளமையின் கனவை இழந்தது உண்மை, வறுமையில் செம்மை இருந்தது இல்லை, இருந்தும் நதியாய் பெருக்கெடுத்தேனே, இழப்பின் வலியில் மீண்டெழுந்தேனே, துயரின் தீயில் மிளிர்ந்திடும் பொன்னாய் சுடராய் நிமிர்ந்தேன், ஒளிர்ந்திடும் பெண்ணாய் புது விடியலை உருவாக்கிடும் புயலென மாற, ஒரு பறவை போலே பறக்கிறேனே, ஓரிரகு போலே மிதக்கிறேனே, வானுக்கு எல்லை இருந்தது இல்லை, கனவுகள் தொல்லை விளைப்பது இல்லை, பெண்ணென பிறந்தால் பருகள் இல்லை, என்றிடம் சொல்லை தகர்த்திடு நாளை, பெண்ணென பிறந்தால் பருகள் இல்லை, என்றிடம் சொல்லை தகர்த்திடு நாளை, சுயமும் நிமிர்வும் வாழ்க்கையை வெல்ல, கனிவும் துணிவும் துணையென கொள்க, தன்னலம் நீங்கிய புதுமையின் பெண்ணே, உலகம் வியக்கும் முன் உறுதியின் முன்னே, உன் பயணமே அது ஜெயிக்கட்டும் ஒளிமயமாக, ஒரு பறவை போலே பறக்கிறேனே, ஓரிரகு போலே மிதக்கிறேனே, வானுக்கு எல்லை இருந்தது இல்லை, கனவுகள் தொல்லை விளைப்பது இல்லை, ஒரு பறவை போலே பறக்கிறேனே, ஓரிரகு போலே மிதக்கிறேனே, லலலலலலா La 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 la. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Nurina Abdulhat, for your nice poems and also nice sound and nice present. Now it's my turn. I want to recite two of my poems. It's basically by our national language, the Afghanistan national language Pashto, but translated by me. The first poem is titled by The Ring of Love. I'm the ring of love, and making a convoy of love. I'm the one who is making humans in the schools of love. Love. Yeah. I'm writing in the Bureau of Beauty like this sentence. I'm writing the Bureau of Beauty like this sentence: I'm making the stars and the smile in the imaginary sky. I will establish friendship with the colors of roses. I embrace opening the flowers in the bosom of dawn. I have made the impression of the singer nightingale to dance. I am making the drunkard rosary in the branches of the garden. I am buying the green veil from the spring season. I am buying the green veil from the spring season. I am making a rosary of love from the tulip pictures. I am putting the grass of the green dots in the roses' wedges. I am keeping the light in hand in making flower rosary. I have shined the colorful rosary of gardener. I am making my sweetheart by limber finger of art. I am friend of the beauty, behaviors, and manifestations. I have promised it to build the entire world by beauties. I promise it to build the entire world by beauty. My second poem is a shanty house. My shanty house is in the meadow of colors. My shanty house is in your beauty eyes. I'm making the colorful dots now. My shanty house is in the light of the visage. I became drunkard by the lightest breezes. My shanty house is in the torrent of beauty. I am living the alert of the snowy faces worship place. My shanty house is in the story of handsome. My picture of sweetheart gives me a humble life. My shanty house is in the moment of crying. Please block always of the eyes strongly. Please block always of the eyes strongly. My shanty house is in your teardrop waves. There is a danger to destroy the house in the teardrop moment. There is a danger to destroy the house in the teardrop moments. In the teardrop, drop and drop moment is my shanty house. Thank you very much. Love you all. Appreciate you all. Welcome you all. Kamal yehi, Kamal yehi. I think it's the end of the session, and I will give the opportunity to the others. And it's, I think it's the time for tea.
Very good.
Our next session, I invite Mr. Rinzin from Bhutan. I had seen him in the. Oh yeah, it's here. So welcome, sir. Dr. Rinzin is a prominent Bhutanese writer, poet, consultant, and academician. He also worked as a lecturer, agricultural scientist, bureaucrat, and a parliamentarian. He is a recipient of the Gold Cross of the World Union of Poets, Italy 201A, and Vidya Jaspati and Tathagat Srijan Samman 217 from India. And various academic awards like Cum Laude and President's Medal Philippines, Golden Key and Dean Excellence Award Australia, and 2 certificates of merit for academic excellence from His Majesty the King of Bhutan. Welcome Dr. Rinzan ji, and there are poets who will follow him are Gulshan Jhumar, Bangladesh. Hi, Gulshan ji. Sigma Satish, India. Sigma Satish, India. Is not here? Okay. Sindhu Rajpal, Nepal. Sindhu Rajpal. Already? Okay. Oh, she already. Okay. No. Sridhar Gautam from Nepal. Mr. Sridhar Gautam ji. Abdul Haq Larina from Sri Lanka. So this is all. नहीं पहले में इसमें इनका नाम चलेगा. Thank you. Okay.
Good afternoon. We have one additional volunteer to make it merrier for this group because we are too less. So I would like to invite Professor Dr. Ram Dahal Rakesh on the dais, please, from the past, to give a brief introduction of Miss Gulashan Jamur. Gulashan Jamur is a promising poet from Bangladesh. She has been writing poetry since her school days. She has already published one anthology which is titled Obado Binojal. I hope I pronounced it well. Her interests, the themes that she writes on, are people and their struggle in life. She also does short stories. Ms. Gulashan Jamur, the stage is yours. Welcome.
Thank you so much for giving me opportunity. My name is Gulshan Jhumur and I am from Bangladesh. Now I am reciting my translated poem, a poem without title. I heard there is a heaven above the blue sky in my childhood. I heard there is a fountain of milk over the sky, where fragrant garden and happiness always fly. After that, I have spent my whole infancy in open playground when my pulse in Mary used to play and jump on a field of crops. I lay on green grass, kept my eyes on top, and prayed to God, "Oh my Lord, show me heaven in the fold of clouds. Clouds after clouds, one too far, and left more me grey or blue sky only. No token of heaven I could see. Keeping on sky my eyes, many times filled with great tears in eyes. Now I have no hunger of searching any heaven, a vast hell in playing in my chest garden. I am bringing up a hell in my chest, the hell already filled with defacing grass at rest, that touch the sky and insect the moving on fly. Thank you so much.
Thank you for the lovely poem and being very modest as to read only one poem. I would like to also welcome to the dais Miss Mehtas Noor. Mehtas Noor, is it? Yes. Next, I would like to request Professor Dr. Ram Dal Rakesh. He has already been introduced in one of the previous sessions, so I will not reintroduce him again. Professor will be reciting some haiku for a change. Thank you.
Very good.
Good afternoon. I'm going to recite 10 haiku poems. You know, haiku is very small Japanese style poem, and it is perfect in itself. So I have nothing to explain about haiku. You know, Lord Buddha was born in Lumbini in the territory of Nepal. So my first haiku, Lumbini is lovely, Lord Buddha's light everywhere. My second haiku, Janakpur, King Janak's palace, praiseworthy. My third haiku, Ashtrabakra, an astonishing scholar, seldom born. Fourth, mango orchard, marvelous miracle, seen here. Mathil girls, shy but modest their nature. Sita is goddess, worshipable in the whole world, honorable. Rivers are full, rainy season pleasant, milky moon. Rainbow in the starry sky, beautiful. My heart is full of compassion, very tender. Blue sky, beautiful to look at. Enchanting evening. Thank you for your listening.
Thank you, Professor. I will neither be commenting nor be praising Professor because I have just started to learn how to do a haiku. So haiku is almost Greek to me. Thank you, Professor. Now I would like to welcome Mehtas Noor. Mehtas Noor writes poems, short stories, and novels. Her publications include 3 collections of poems, 4 short stories, and a novel. She tries to express untold stories of women's life in her writings. Her father, Muhammad Noor Ali, who was a passionate admirer of Madhusudan Datta, inspired her in her literary writing at a very early age. Welcome.
Good afternoon, everyone. I want to read 2 poems. My first poem's title is Hang Me. Honorable multitude, I have an accusation. I am the assailant. On a fair judgment. Who is the accused? I myself. Because I have killed. I am a killer. Whom have I killed? Want to know? I have killed me. I have buried alive myself. My entity was truthfully full of sensation. but effortless, weakness, another name of lameness. Endlessly, I suffered from extreme discomfort. Believe me, that me is just blind today. I was not self-centered. Above all, I was a good person. Why have I killed? Tell me, what else could I have done? So much sin all around, so much oppression, could not do anything, at least feeble protest, not even that. Soul and soul of the Sikh society, we are all infected, still just sustained in silence. I have been persistently burning in the pain of not being able to burn. The toxicity of temper in turmoil. I wanted to flee from life. Conscience did not allow me. At last, I killed myself to grasp the comfort of my eventual entity. I wanted undisturbed joy. I wanted continuous satisfaction, but I did commit offense immensely. Dragged the veil over my eyes, desired not to see anything dismal, put my fingers in my ears, impulse not to hear anyone screams. Honorable multitude, surely you are smiling, thinking whether I close the cavern of the heart. I would have been so great if that was possible. If someone were to sit by, counting my morality. But do not pity me, please. I cannot take much more. Rather judge me. I have punished myself in the crime of killing myself. For persistently burning my heart, I am horribly scarred. Please hang me. I want to be hanged. Still, at least, I can weep away this tired, listless life. Is it not better to end this life than the painful, so-called pleasing life? Honorable multitude, please decide it. My another poem title is Anindu is mundane now. A long time ago, on a winter afternoon, Anindu and I prayed to God so he would stop the time. Those afternoons were weirdly beautiful, somehow soft and fluffy, as if you could not touch them even if you wanted to. And the color was of pure gold, as if golden shanks standing high lifting the neck. And the smell was even more intoxicating than that of a wet flower. Each moment was wrapped in love like a blanket in winter. And our lovers, different, were not very advancers. We never kissed, not even once. We did not even touch each other. We just kept staring at the sky, and only we looked at the red setting sun and begged to God for immortality. It's been a long time since then. I have not forgotten that day, but Anindu has. He has a family. Now he cares about when to sow, which seed, how much fertilizer to use, inflation, and so many other things. But I never blamed Anindu, because time is the culprit here. Why would he have the time to go back in time? But I remember that time, that face, that smell. A few days back, I wanted to go see him again. I wanted to go back to that place again, where we wanted time to stop. Aurindo is there, just not mine. He's different, somebody else's. Because he has a family now. Thank you.
Thank you, Nirji, for sharing your lovely poems in such lovely, soothing voice. Thank you so much. It's my turn now. Yesterday, there were discussions about the existence of God. I was born a Buddhist. I don't follow a religion in the strictest sense, because Buddhism is not a religion, it's a dharma. So I follow Buddha Dharma. So from what I understand of Buddha Dharma, about the existence of God, I've done a short poem here. It's titled My Creator and I. Now in Buddhism, I don't even know whether there is a creator or not. Anyway, generally we believe that there is a creator. I mean, humans believe there is a creator. Some do. My creator and I. I always wanted to meet my creator and know who she or he was. I first saw her while I was at my worst. Now I see her almost every day. She looks exactly like me. She also looks like my parents, like my spouse and my children too. And even like my friends and the post as well. At times, she comes to me as a king. At other times, as a fakir. Sometimes she is a farmer, but often a businessman or a politician. I also see her as a beggar and many more. Sometimes she is black, yet next moment she is a white. But before I could define her color, she is either a yellow or a brown. Yesterday, I saw her as a stray dog. Then she was the mountains and the forest, the rivers, the clouds, the rainbows, and the dust as well. The universe itself subsumes in her. She smiles when I'm happy. She laughs when I'm angry. She cries when I'm cruel. And I feel everything that she feels. Don't look for me, she commands. No need to feed, clothe, or shelter me, she advises. Value life, love all, and champion compassion. And I will be you, and you will be me. Like any other good son or daughter, I respect mothers a lot. And because there are so many ladies here, I'd like to read my poem on mother. This poem was inspired by the fact that often mothers, as they age, are treated like servants by their children. They are treated like babysitters and housekeepers. And I feel really sad. Because in Buddhism, we believe that all sentient beings are our mothers. So if all sentient beings are our mothers, and we must treat every sentient being like a mother, then like somebody said yesterday, love must start from home. So how can one treat one's mother like a servant? The mother, she is the first to start the day. She is the last to eat during meals. She cooks, cleans, and babysits all day long. yet she is the last to retire for the night. She cooks what her family likes to eat. Her daughter's rejected clothes she wears with pride. She prays for the best for her family and friends, but herself she always forgets to include in her prayers. She is the tireless recipient of grievances endless from her children, relatives, neighbors, and spouse too. Yet, through her wisdom deep and tolerance boundless, smiles she cultivates on every soul's face. This great soul is aging fast now. The wrinkles on her once beautiful face says it all. The aches in her joints demand some rest. The difficulty in her gaits speaks for them. Her deeming eyes, her deeming eyesight demands some aid. Her shaking hands request for help, and her frail body begs for rest. Yet the lady happily ignores them all. Most of her good days in servitude did pass, finding solace in her spouse and children's joy. What little is left of her old days she now spends on her grandchildren in servitude yet again. Let's treat our mothers like mothers. Let's never treat our mothers like housewives and servants. And then when they age, let's not treat them as our children's babysitters. Wish you all a lot of happiness. Thank you so much. And thank you, dear friends. It was a lovely, brief moment. Thank you so much.